Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys all had a good week. Hope you guys had a great March. My stats for March are actually horrible, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there is some good news. I don't want to call it actually also bad news, but failing an account is part of the game. So yeah, I have failed one of my funded accounts and I passed the one. So the Futures Propfrims account, the TopStep account, I passed on the 27th of March, and then today is the 28th, which I failed my Vault Funded Challenge account. But after I took this heavy 4k loss of a year, it was inevitable for me to lose because I only had probably about like 300 rand left to trade with. 300, but it was probably 275 rand left to trade with, and I expected it and I saw it coming. But nevertheless, I want to take you through quickly the Vault Funder challenge. So I'm going to take you guys quickly through the Vault Funder account. So as you can see, status breached, lost 14,000 rand on the account. As you can see, the first trade was obviously profitable, if you remember, and then after that we just went downhill, climbed a bit out of the hole, and we just were on a losing streak on this account. I'm not even gonna lie, you'll see it right over here. So the past few trades I've just been losing. So it started here with this 2.6k, and then after that just a snowball effect of trying to not chase the trades, but at the same time there were good setups, but stop loss was just not in the right area. But yeah, my win rate was 46%, not above 50%, the way I wanted to keep it at least. 60% would be excellent for me, and above that would just be honestly great. I would call myself or consider myself a legend. Just joking, man. But yeah, as you can see, just absolutely blew the account out of the park. But yeah, let's just continue quickly with the TopStep account. I'll pull that up now. So before I start that, here is the email that they sent me. Yeah, we have detected a hard breach on your account. So basically this is the email that they send you for when you fail your account. Yeah, and bringing you guys the good news, I've actually passed my TopStep account. So as you can see here, we reached our profit target of $3,000. Doesn't show my stats, I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, you guys can see the equity curve. We took a loss. No, how did we take? We never took a loss, man. That was the last 10 days. But yeah, so you can see the equity curve. I know the first trade was a winner, and then we took a loss after that, and then you can see us pushing up to the upside. Then we took a few losses, and then we pushed ultimately to the upside. And over here, the cool thing is my risk to reward ratio, as you can see here, is 2-to-1. So on average, I risk about $311 to make $921, which is to me actually pretty good. So it's almost a 3-to-1. And then we have a winning trade percentage of 50%. It's not 100%, people. It's not 70 or even 75. It is 50%. So I think it's a good ratio. It's a decent ratio, and it's a realistic ratio. So we have the account history, and yeah, we're gonna get funding. I just need to pay the activation fee, and then I will receive my credentials, and then I can start making money on that account. And then here is the certificate that they sent you, and it's honestly a great achievement for me. First time ever. Been trading for about, probably, let's just say I've been trading for 4 years when I got into it. The first year you don't really count, but you actually do count it, so I'll count it. First year was just learning about the basics, the MetaTrader platform, support and resistance, trend lines, all that. And then like started getting to Propfrims last year, I would say the middle of the year, July, August, round about there. And then just kept on losing accounts, and this is the first account I've ever passed. So yeah, pretty stoked about that, and we're just gonna keep on growing and learning, guys. So yeah. So guys, we're gonna be going over the last 3 weeks of March's trades, as you can see from the 12th until the 28th, which is today's date. I'm going to be going over the last 3 weeks and just showcasing to you guys all my results, just putting it on a silver platter and just showing you if I've lost or whether I've won or lost, just showing you everything. I'm not going to go through every single trade. The video is going to be too long for that. Just going to go over the key trades that I think were key points and key turning points in my journey. So we're going to go over the 12th trade, which was on the 12th of March. Yeah, so it was actually also the 12th, and it was my first ever gold trade on the Vault Funder Challenge, as you can see over here. So sell side was taken under midnight price, fee value gap, a 5-minute, and it was a limit order. We made 1,200 Rand. So on the Vault Funder account, keep that in mind. So yeah, you can see we've taken sell side, we're under midnight, and we're probably targeting this buy side liquidity area. And yes, the fair value gap right over here. You guys can once again read through my notes if you'd like. Let's look up here. So as you can see, filled into that fair value gap. This is on a 1-minute chart. I took off 60% of my position, but I wanted to actually take 40% off. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, trade did hit take profit. So actually it didn't actually take my full TP if I look at it now. So I closed my full position over here, I took partials over there. I wanted this inverted fair value gap to hold. I probably saw this and I saw this consolidation in respect to this fair value gap. To be honest with you, gold is a pair that I'm still trying to figure out. Gold is, for me, it's very hard to trade. Like I can't get a read on it with ICT's strategy, I would say. With the fair buy side taken, and then you get your fair value gap with market structure shift, and you trade off that fair value gap. I just can't seem to nail it with gold, to be honest with you. I might have to trade turtle soups or just find something that works for me there, because gold, there is money, definitely money in gold, but I just haven't seen proper setups that I am confident in, like I'm in with Nasdaq, and same with S&P 500. S&P 500 just seems to move a lot slower for me, but NAS is the one that moves quick and fast for me, and it normally delivers to my 40-point TPs. So guys, I'll be taking you through the next trade that I think was a key role in my journey. So I'll be taking you through the 15th. I took 3 trades that day, one during London and one during New York session. So the first one was during London. So what happened here was, saw opportunity to buy. We were in a larger fair value gap area, and I saw a smaller fair value gap area there. We took our Tokyo session low, and there was also a breaker block forming, and I wanted to see price get held above it, and it did not happen. I was in a bit of profit, but I wanted to see it go to my full target, which was the 40-point mark, and it never happened. Price hit a fair value gap area, which I wanted to see. I wanted to see it disrespect, which was this yellow area. I wanted to see it disrespect that. Turn it to inverted fair value gap. Use that area as support, and then just rally up right above the volume imbalance, or slash the new day opening gap. But that never happened. And as you can see, price came back, hit our stop loss. I think it was right around here. And yeah, it just went in our direction, as you can see. So it would have been massive nice profits for the Vault Funder account. Yes, it would have been. And yeah, basically, if you can read through here, we broke 3 PD arrays, so that's when I knew right, the trade was not going to work out in my favor. And that was the first trade, and my stops would have actually, my risk was actually reduced because of the 3 PD arrays that were broken. The first one was we couldn't break above this inverted fair value gap, and this consequent encouragement as well candle, and this breaker block week. So my stop loss was actually right underneath this breaker blocks this breaker blocks low, so that's where I placed my stop loss. Next candle open took us out. So yeah, that was that trade. And then we took another trade during the London session, so I'll show you here. As you can see, and there it is, just showing you full transparency, just showing you everything. And then this was the gold this was the Nasdaq trade, sorry. I was up about 7,000 rand on this Nasdaq trade. Wanted to see it hit my full TP. It was a good trade. We took out sell side liquidity, a daily sell side liquidity area, previous day low, trading to a higher time frame fair value gap, and you can see the support area holding quite nicely. The fair value gap was holding up, and inside that 1 hour fair value gap, we got a lower time frame fair value gap, which was this 5-minute one. We retested it and we went higher, and then we had a market structure shift, which I wanted to see this fair value gap right over here being supported into going higher. That never happened. I was up decently. I'll pop the screenshot up for you guys so that you guys can see that I was up that amount. It was around about 7,000 rand, somewhere around about there. And yeah, we re-entered the year at this fair value gap. That's how confident I was in this trade. And this first entry stop loss was brought up to break even, just above break even. That's why you see us having this over here, the 136 rand profit. And yeah, second stop loss got immediately hit. After that, second SL was under this candle's fair value gap, and yeah, we just got taken out. And that's a reality of trading. You think you've got it, but then you actually don't got it. But yeah, we will keep on pushing and working harder towards that goal. There are a few things that I've learned through this account, but yeah. Let's go on to the next one. So the next one was TopStep number #8, which was on the 22nd. Let's go into this. This was a big winner for me because the previous 2 days, the 20th, yeah, the previous trading day, I took a loss. Took a 560 rand loss and a 3,280 rand loss. This was a dollar loss, sorry, the $560. So we took a trade. So it was sell side liquidity taken under midnight price, in discount, market structure shift with a fair value gap, profited about $1,490, which was a massive trade, and it was a 2-lot. I was risking a lot in this trade. I won't forget it. You guys can read through my notes if you'd like to. But yeah, so basically it was one of the perfect setups. One of my A+ setups that I love seeing, that I am trying to start taking because they pay you well. They definitely do. So as you can see, sell side liquidity is here. We take out sell side liquidity and we trade into a higher time frame fair value gap, which is a total soup trade. So we see respect from that area. I went on a lower time frame, saw a market structure shift. Inside the larger fair value gap area, we placed our entry at the 50% level, and stop loss was under this candle over here. As you can see, we bought, and within 5, 10, let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 25 to 30 minutes, we hit our TP. That's how good this trade was. And as you can see, we came back down, retested this fair value gap and the larger one, and we just shot up and we went to the ultimate target of the buy side liquidity. I did not take this trade on my Vault Panda account because I think I was at work this day. I was on lunch, took the trade just quickly before I had to go back, saw the setup, ticked off all my boxes, and yeah, it was just an honestly absolutely beautiful trade. One of the best trades I've taken, most profit I've made on this account. So as you can see, it was my best day of 1,491. I was aiming for 1,500, but I just put 2 ticks lower just so that I don't breach the rule, because I can only make 50% of the initial target. So it's $3,000 that I have to make the total target. I can't do that in one trade. I have to only make $1,500 in order not to breach that rule. But that was a good trade. As you can see, my trade record is still 50% winning trades, and then I lose around about 80%. So yeah, I want to take you through the I think it's hashtag 20, which is the 26th of March. Yeah, this 4,000 rand loss was a big one. So buy side liquidity taken above midnight price premium, market structure shift, fair value gap. Right, again, our confluences are in check. We are following our rules. Everything is paying off. This trade actually also went in my direction, but I got taken out by wicks. So as you can see, verified loss right over there, got taken out by a wick. Stop loss placement was bad, was off, was my fault. Stop loss placement was not good at all, and as you can see, just the last 1 2 3 4 5 trades, consecutive losses, bro. So it's not a good thing. I wasn't going off edge, I would say, man, because I only place 1 or 2 trades a day, and it's just like just little tweaks and neeks that I gotta do in order to improve my game. Same thing again. We've taken buy side liquidity, as you can see, yeah, and then this is time distortion right over here. A little bit of consolidation. Our trading hour comes because right over here, when this blue line starts, that's 9:30. So we get a market structure shift, we get a fair value gap. This is the 15-minute chart, keep in mind. Market structure shift, fair value gap, and our target is, we can even make it down here, but as you can see, here's a fair value gap with an order block, and it comes into our fair value gap, and yeah, it's still the 15. Did I take this trade on the 15-minute? Yes, the 5-minute. So yeah, we take just underneath consequent encouragement or 50% level of the trade, and the stop loss honestly should have been above here. Shouldn't have gone in with maybe I think it was 10 lots. How many lots did I go in with 10 lots? I at least should have gone in with 8 lots, so that my initial stop loss could be above there. Yeah, so that my initial stop loss could have been above there. Yeah, it's just that was just my own fault. The trade went in our direction, as you can see. Same thing here, trade went in our direction, took out like our sell side liquidity area that we were targeting. Look at 18,507, and that's the area we were targeting, 18,507. It just came back to retest this fair value gap area, and yeah, we probably would have been all that drawdown that we were in, about I think about 7 or 8% drawdown, we would have made it back, and we would have been probably up about 5%. With the 8% that we've already, or with the 6 or 8% that we have already lost, we would have been up about 5%. But it's things that you learn, man. Like, yeah, it's just little things that we learn. So we went over the 26th trade, now we're going over the 27th trade. This trade was a banger. TopStep, we passed the combine, first ever passed funded account, and more to come. Love that. Buy side liquidity taken. Buy side taken above midnight price, market structure shift, fair value gap with an order block. This was a brilliant setup. Profit about $850. So I don't want to target $800. I wanted to target just a little bit more so that I know I passed the account, but momentum was on my side, so I could do that. So as you can see, I took the screenshot while I was in the trade. This is the area I should have actually got in, but it's fine. Like, this gave me more confidence to get in around here, and yeah, it was just a brilliant trade. I'm going to show you this quickly over here. They even say, congratulations, you have passed your trading combine and earned a funded account. We will contact you within the next business day regarding the next steps. So yeah, bruh, we actually did it, man. Just super proud of myself. When the trade hit TP, right, when the trade, as you can see, took out previous day's lows areas and a lot of sell side liquidity area. When the trade hit TP, I was happy. Actually, how can I say, when it hit TP, I wouldn't say I celebrated. It was just a thing of, right, we did it. Like, we always knew we could do it. It's just a matter of time. You just gotta be patient, and yeah, I did perform afterwards. Like, I actually did it, you know, and I was like going on. But anyway, Just kind of happy with my performance. It's been a long time coming as well. Added my certificate to my end of day logins, my P&L statement. Yeah, just a beautiful trade. We took out power side liquidity. We saw this fair value gap being respected at the 9:30 open. Price is shot down, and I know that actually we had the close. Yeah, this is where we had the close. I think it was one of these candles. So it was actually the overnight gap was massive. So we opened here the next day, NYC open, and we had the close right about here, and we just quickly went to go close that gap. And in the closing of the gap, which was around about here, we went to go take out the previous day's low right over here and Monday's low. So this was just a banger of a trade. It was just honestly a banger of a trade. I didn't think to enter on my Vault Funder account because I was gonna I was anyway gonna fail it in my head, because I only had about, as I said in the beginning of the video, about 300 rand left on the account. But yeah, the next step for me is to purchase a new Vault Funder account, because they're currently running a 40% promo. I will show you that in a sec. So yeah, this is the Vault Funder account. Breached, pass had taken under midnight price, discount, and inverted fair value gap, and I was trying to short. So two things that were wrong here was the under midnight price and the discount, trying to short in discount. So honestly, that is my mistake. That is on me. Dude, what the hell? Okay, there you go. So I already showed you guys this. Yeah, they send you the email that you've breached, and yeah, as I said to you guys, just honestly poor performance by me on this account. Looking to do much better, honestly. Here's midnight open, discount is here. They was relatively consolidating from, that's the low, and that was actually the current high. And I was watching this area. I didn't want to see price go above this area. Like on the practice account, and once it breached here, then I knew. But we actually took out sell side first, and then we went higher. But yeah, honestly, just want to try and improve my performance on the Vault Funder account. I know that they're running a promo. I want to show you guys that now. Sorry guys, actually thinking about it now, I don't think I can actually promote that. Reason being because this video is only going to come out next week sometime, Friday or Saturday or Sunday, around about there. Weekend vibes. Reason being, the promo ends on Monday, but hopefully you guys actually see their posts that they're doing on social media and on each of their personal accounts, where they're promoting it. But yeah, man, I hope you guys have a profitable week. Keep pushing. I'll keep you guys updated. We'll be doing an April review, so I'm gonna do another two. I think I'm gonna do it this way, where I do 2 weeks of trading and then get back to you guys with 2 weeks of results. Yeah, and just keep pushing, strive for your goals and keep working hard. I'll Fossil out. Enjoy the rest of your week, and yeah, sharp